What's up, my know-it-all? I'm the guy you love to geek out with, Mr. Know-it-all, and today we're diving deep into the absolute mind-bender of an episode from Rick and Morty. It's the ultimate showdown, Rick Prime's End and Evil Morty's Gambit. We witness a shocking narrative that reshapes our understanding of the show's universe. Let's unpack this wild ride in Rick and Morty Season 7, Episode 5, titled Unmortricken. This episode begins with a familiar scene, Rick and Morty returning from an adventure, but tension's high as Rick confronts Morty's constant complaints.
But you're basically just a giant 8-year-old.
I'm not doing this anymore. Either you're in or you're out, Morty. I'm tired of you weaponizing this half-assed threat. You want out, then quit.
In a twist that redefines the term plot twist, Morty reveals he's Evil Morty and brutally ends his Rick's life.
Yeah, pal. Rick and Morty. 100 years. Forever.
Get off me. What are you doing?
Now, it's the first time we're seeing this origin story, and if I'm being honest, I really thought for a second this was somehow our Morty finally having had enough. Then we see Evil Morty partnering with a new Rick, embarks on a ruthless campaign across universes, hunting down Mortys and eliminating Ricks. This flashback seamlessly connects to Evil Morty's rise to power in the Citadel and his eventual escape from Rick's multiverse at the end of Season 5. But the real game changer is the new universe Evil Morty enters. It's a chaotic realm, the multiverse, where travel is common. Despite the dangers, Evil Morty carves out his own paradise amidst all of this anarchy.
And how are the horrors of the infinite today, sir?
Just another day in paradise.
Evil Morty's paradise starts crumbling, though, as Rick C-137 works on the central finite curve. The confrontation between Rick and Morty and Evil Morty culminates in a shocking revelation. Rick is fracking the curve to trap decoy Rick Primes.
You're basically fracking the central finite curve to flesh out a version of yourself.
What do you care what I do to the curve? I thought your whole gimmick was off. Certainly what made me a fan.
In an unexpected turn, Evil Morty suggests a strategy to ease their hunt for Rick Prime.
Look at the scan array.
Don't touch.
Why would I touch it when I don't want it improved?
Improved?
You're hitting infinite targets. At least filter for probability stasis.
I was gonna.
This leads to a darker revelation. It's a trap full of other Ricks.
Fresh meat.
Pick a lane, buddy.
Yeah, you can't do the fresh meat line while cowering in shadow.
All of them are vying for the chance to get their Diane back using the ominous Omega device.
Diane was wiped from all existence by the weapon too cool for a name.
The Omega device.
Known to inferiors as the Omega device.
I heard the name from an inferior.
And it's my weapon.
The episode's climax is a battle royale among Ricks, with Rick and Evil Morty forming an uneasy alliance. The reveal of Diane as a super weapon by Rick Prime adds another layer of complexity to this already intricate narrative. Rick and Evil Morty's teamwork is a highlight, though, showcasing their combined ingenuity as they navigate back to Rick C-137's home. Rick's enthusiasm about a new weapon capable of killing Rick Prime across all realities sets the stage for the final confrontation.
You're exhausting.
Can't help it, I'm a rascal. Morty, you can't come. Evil Morty, stay out of my way. Gonna kill my nemesis!
In the climactic battle at Rick Prime's planet-sized weapon base, we see a blend of high stakes and deep personal vendettas. Morty's role as the Tinkerer adds a subtle but vital element to the unfolding chaos.
I upgraded this thing, by the way. The new version can fire more than once. So now I can erase your whole family, one by one, until you finally learn your lesson.
Evil Morty's prowess in defeating Rick Prime and Rick's brutal response to Prime's taunts culminates in a harrowing end.
Got the weapon plans. Buddy, nip this in the bud. He's 14. What's gonna happen the next time he gets mad at Grandpa? Let's do this then.
Evil Morty's decision not to use the Omega weapon against Rick, fearing vengeful summers, highlights the complex relationships and motivations at play. In the aftermath of Rick's victory, feels somehow hollow. He's achieved what he always wanted, but at what cost? This somber moment is brilliantly, in my opinion, juxtaposed with the post-credit scene of Slow Mobius's wife.
Mama, who's that man in our picture?
That's your father. You don't remember your father?
Oh, yeah.
So the whole thing is basically she has to come to terms with the loss of her own husband, also at the hands of Rick Sanchez. Only she meets someone new. And you get to see them make a new life for themselves, and the whole thing symbolizes a very different path from Rick's relentless pursuit. So there you go, now you know. And if knowing is half the battle, you're halfway to being a know-it-all yourself. What's the know-it-all index rating for this episode of Rick and Morty, Season 7, Episode 5, Unmortricken? The narrative complexity, I think, of the character development and shocking twists make this a standout episode in the Rick and Morty saga. For me, it's going to be a 9 out of 10. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of Rick and Morty. Tell me, are the voices still a thing? Let's discuss in the comments below. Thanks for joining me in this wild journey through the multiverse of Rick and Morty. Keep theorizing, keep questioning, and most importantly, keep being the amazing know-it-alls I know each and every one of you are. Never forget, everyone loves a know-it-all.